Hello, my name is Bernie Perlmutter, and I am a clinical professor of law here at the law school. I'm also the co-director of the Children and Youth Law Clinic. And in the spring, I'm going to be teaching one of the 1L electives to you all. And this is a course that I've taught several times in family law. And the family law class that I teach to the 1Ls is designed as a general survey course. It's a general overview of some of the principles that apply in family law. So, as you probably suspect, in practice, family law is essentially divorce law. This course, however, is broader than that, as we will be exploring policies implicating families that underlie many different areas of law and many of the constitutional limitations on the state's ability to interfere with families. So the way I organize the course is into three areas. The first, creating families, marriage, and the state's role in regulating marriage, as well as other ways that people can form legally recognized family arrangements. The second topic covered in the class concerns divorce and the financial consequences that flow from a breakdown in marriage. And finally, we spend a fair amount of the class's time in the third part of the course discussing the state's regulation of the relationship between parents and children. So a fair number of the students who enroll in this course are going to be, they know they're going to be family law practitioners, and many of them in Florida. And although this is a course that is designed to give you some of the ways that people practice law, lawyers practice law, and I am myself a practicing lawyer, a member of the Florida Bar, this course will likely be more practical in my approach than other professors, but it won't prepare you to practice family law. It will, however, help you pass the Florida or another state's bar questions on family law. Many students, however, take this class because of other reasons. Some of them say, well, family law, I have a family, so I should know a little bit about family law. Other students are interested in the course because they see the ways that family law practice intersects with other specialized areas of law, such as bankruptcy and immigration. So what I have for the class is an assigned text by Abrams and Kahn. It's an excellent book. It's very up to date. It's very current. And we spent about 25 to 30 pages of each class from the book, discussing cases and statutes and other readings from the book. And then I also assigned some additional readings that I post on Twin. The way I conduct the class is a mixture of lecture and questions that I ask students to answer. And I divide the class in the first day into four groups or law firms that I arrange alphabetically. And you're on call every fourth class, and I can call on you. And if you participate regularly in the class discussions, I have the option to bump you up a half a grade. How do I grade the course? Well, part of it is based upon class participation. Part of it is an exam, a final exam, worth approximately 50% of the grade. I will also occasionally assign a research memo, perhaps on the very, very exciting topic of same-sex marriage or some other emerging area of family law. I also have the students engage in a negotiation exercise in which they negotiate a prenuptial agreement or perhaps a marital settlement agreement in groups of four, two representing the husband, two representing the wife, and then they produce a work product, a settlement agreement. I also send students into the field, and I ask you to observe family court hearings at the various courthouses in South Florida and to give me a reflection paper on what you've observed. And of course, I do other sort of hands-on assignments in this vein. So the course is really designed to introduce you to some broad themes regarding the role of the state in regulating and restricting personal family choices. We talk about, can you get married? Whom can you marry? Are you allowed to end your marriage? For what reasons? If your marriage ends, what are your rights and obligations, and how do you divide your property? Who gets to be called the child's parent? What are your rights and obligations as a parent? Which parent gets to spend more time with the child? Who can adopt a child? And so this is sort of the overall overarching approach that we take in the course. By the end of the course, you should be able to apply family law principles to new factual scenarios, understand the rationale underlying family law doctrine, engage in oral advocacy, and gain a critical perspective about the difference between law in the books and law in action. I do hope that you'll consider signing up for the course. I love teaching this class to 1Ls. It's always a very exciting and lively and sometimes controversial subject to teach. It's the first elective that you'll have the option to take as a law student here at UM Law, and hope that you'll sign up for it. Thank you very much.